Alright, I gotta make this a quick video because I need to go very soon. I don't even have a topic. I guess there's just one thing that's been in my head for a bit. You should look up David Beckham and Romeo Beckham, and you should see like the father and son like sitting next to each other. And there's something really interesting that like a person with a normal eye can't really see, but somebody with a eye where they're obsessed with appearances will be able to see. And it's how Romeo is obviously a good-looking guy, like his father, but the way that the bones grew were very different. And you would think with his father that he would have like a bigger bone, thicker bone structure like his dad, but his whole like lower half is very small. He's very skinny, and yeah, a lot of people will just call that, oh, it's just genetic recombination. You know, he just got it's just different, you know, they still look alike, but you know, it's just the genetics, maybe it was the mom's DNA or whatever, and that's why he looks like that. But, and the reason why I think diet is so important is because I really disagree with that. I think it's mainly because he did not eat the proper foods growing up. He lacked foods with vitamin K2 and choline and a lot of these protein sources which are really important for development, that have a lot of micronutrients that really fuel your bones to grow properly. The reason why I'm interested in this is because I'm a pretty similar case to Romeo. Obviously Romeo's better looking, but I could definitely relate to it. And you know, when I was growing up, I really had barely any protein at all. I didn't eat much steak. I didn't have like any eggs. If I did have steak, it was probably like once every 3 months, cooked to well done. Never ate eggs. And the main foods that I was eating was ice cream and pasta and fruit. And that would literally be what I ate every single day. And I'd maybe get like 5 grams or 10 grams of protein from foods like that, from the ages of like 2 to like 15 or whatever. Yeah, and this has like catastrophic effects when it comes to like your palate width and your jawline structure, and the vitamin K2 is really what's responsible for bone development and bone durability. And if you don't have that, you're not going to be at your full potential. So everybody has a blueprint, and the way that you get to the maximum amount of this blueprint is to get the proper nourishment. Similar to a plant. A plant could come from a great, you know, I don't know, a big tree could lay a seed on the ground and that tree could also become big. But it'll always lack because maybe it did not get enough sunlight, because there was like a certain area that the clouds would always block, so it couldn't get the sunlight, couldn't get the right amount of water, it wouldn't rain that much, and then the tree eventually dies out. And this is really, really important. Something that I'm gonna make sure my kids have is I'm going to feed them like a shit ton of protein, a lot more meat and fish, and you know, stuff like eggs. Not everybody could tolerate eggs, but you know, the main foods are helpful. Oysters, which are one of like the best foods, that's like a superfood. Yeah, make sure you eat healthy, especially in the beginning. Just wanted to have you acknowledge this. Peace.